Right. Hello, everyone. No music. I'm here ready to do some Mass Effect 3 Limited Edition modded streaming tonight. Right. We're about late on the little intro bit, but unfortunately I try to get something done as quickly as possible, but I don't think I can quite get done just yet. So we've got some stuff trying to get done. Some extra bits for the avatars. Still working on it, unfortunately. It takes a lot more time than there's quite a bit of time, especially as I am making it myself. But anyways, yeah, unfortunately because of that, my avatar still hasn't gone much else yet. It's just the base in the moment. But hopefully, by next week I will have it fully set up. Speaking of which, you did have to get started on a DLC. There's Mass Effect 3. I'm gonna push that to next week, I think. I don't do it this week. Just because I think it might be better if I do it then than right now. It's just my fault, especially as I do plan on maybe making a few changes to the thumbnail I've been using. Just for the DLC. So yeah, for now I'm just gonna be focusing on exploration stuff, many side things. That's pretty much about it for this stream. So let's jump in. Right, I think last time I went through the mission with Jacob, if I recall correctly.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Sorry, colonies over here in the Nimbus cluster. A few other areas to explore. Kamala, communication hub. Any sorry colony is gonna be another like another mission where I'm not gonna be having like the fire team helping me out. I think they only help out on missions that don't have like all the story cutscene stuff, whatever. It's because otherwise they might interfere with things, if I had to guess. I'm gonna go here. Why not? but the percentage, so look at that planet. No. Alright, so there's definitely something here.
Signal confirmed.
Arcosa. In the library. Who doesn't have the Higgin Yellow in it? Sorry, I can help but make a reference. Right. Going to letters. Who to bring? Garrus will be one of them. Yeah, let's have him roll in with that. And the aura. It'd be really funny to do this, but I think I'll do it anyways. Roll up in essentially the Aura's outfit. It'd be too funny not to. I thought the best for me to pair with like basically anything has been Ariok technology so far. Let's say so. Words. What am I doing? X. I think I'll go without the backpack for now. Right, here we go.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So what does the Sorry High Command want us to do?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge. You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
I'm trying to see if I can do something about the balloon, because I think it gets a bit nuts at times. Oh, I could just... I'm at switch, aren't I? This whole time before I can do anything with the balloon, but no, it turns out I could. I'm an idiot. Damn it. Literally, I could just done that. Oh. Sorry for anyone who wanted to deal with me being in Twitch and not realize I could have done this the whole time. Again, I don't know why the bloom is so intense when it comes to these because they're using reshade or whatever. Does it have to be that high? Jeez. As I thought it was just... was just standing or something and it couldn't do anything about it. But I guess it was this. Dang it. I'm an idiot. Well, I guess I know better now when it's hopefully now fixed for future streams beyond this point. There's one stumbling. Right.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
My visor's IR says this shuttle's warm. Recent visitor?
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder. That sound. There's more than one out there.
What about the other woman? Archangel armor on him.
Got it.
I want to try to see what I can do about the balloon. Okay, I guess it's not controlled by a balloon. What is that controlled by? Not that. Oh, it's not even enabled. Right. Hmm. I guess I can't really do anything about that then. It's all to the bone. That's not so freaking intense.
What was that?
Stay sharp.
There are. What are you doing? What is your arm doing? Oh, good lord. I know. Students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. Those offenders will have their free time revoked for a month, but violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith that we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Ichiragare.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Real is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
I heard something.
That was me. Sorry.
There's electronic signature. For staff and students. Lectures are on a new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 times. All wardens can download Shaal for this later this week. Please see Matriarch Galay or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jeffra. Jeez. Half 5 in the morning, then half, and that's it. I know.
Reapers. Looks like we know why the commando teams went silent.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
At least it's no surprise nuke on Tachanka, but the commandos want this place gone pretty badly.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
What brings the Justicar out here?
My daughters have lived here for centuries, Garrus. I've come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Falere and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tasha Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The monastery only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
That one's new.
What have the Reapers done?
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
The armor on tomorrow is really good.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Thessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think I'll cook that for a bit. Why not? I think that's it. What was this? Oh right, I think this is explosive shotgun if I remember right. Jethro, a new girl put in a holding chamber. Jessica brought her to us. Jessica for us said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monster. What? Convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky for I wasn't here for that. Jessica's code would have demanded an execution. Questions some other just a cause and the level of coercion for us permitted to use by the code. Since the first time her captures arrived here terrified out of their wits, it'll certainly be the last. Actually, Jethra. Activities use killing lists for supervised visits to Fessia. I'm improving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Might be a worse combination than the outside of walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Fessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworlds. They say she won't be among them. I have a feeling one of those banshees might appear here. And we get the widow at the ready. Yep, I knew it. I'm dead. I can't talk jack shit. Banshees. I didn't say other jack shit, just technically other jack shit, I think, but they're freaking called banshees.
dead commando. Was she holding off Reapers, or was she left behind?
Commandos work as teams. She would have volunteered to guard this point.
Hope she took some down before she died. There's our bomb.
And Falere.
Rila, wake up!
Falere, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Will do!
Back to that bomb.
Falere, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go. No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila! Not your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so... Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Okay, even more areas lost now.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
No matter what happens out there, know that my men and I have your six.
Oh shit. As of an hour ago, the Sorry High Commander has assigned my squad to support you. Arrive with the second fleet until it's time to deploy. On your personal note, I know a few of the commandos who went down to Monastery. Remembering that back, the hearing that that place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve. Jacob Taylor. Hey Shepard, this Crucibles project is intense. Ren and the others are on it around the clock. Happily situated, but now they're squared away. What do you say about Randall's been eating at me? What she and I had was long ago, I'm not looking to pick it back up, but I owe her. Holding his mount and back him as long as he walked his talk. I guess now it's time to walk mine. Prince X Cerberus 2, she gets it. I can't walk away from the mess I helped make. I gotta run to the citadel to pick up some equipment at the hospital before I head out. They've got a doc who specializes in indoctrination. Now it's a long shot, but like I said, I have to try. If you've got time, want to meet me there. Good to see you. Thank you. Nicole. Hey, come on, the Shepherd. Thank you again for all you did to get a group out of that facility on Galax. Apple Hackett is an amazing man and it's a privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. Don't ever rely on luck. In this instance, I fear we may need a little. Stay safe, Commander. Go past cross again. Then cancel Tabos. And so tomorrow, say, bring the value of human special forces to the matriarchs. Point out many times to them. At the end, they have agreed to send a group of huntresses to join N7 Command. The goddess go with you. Tabos. Then let's discuss tomorrow. Shepard. I finished my business analysis. After the travel once again with you on the Normandy, the code dictates to join the fight where it is most dire. You do your essential work, I will do my best to hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there tomorrow. Maybe it's Project Terminal, nope. Right then.
The Crucible project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy. Commander?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the convoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we're not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Ain't fair enough. Not gonna be much of a problem if you know it's coming. If you don't know, yeah. Right. I probably don't need to say that. Whatever. Right.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomai, and the Jatil turned against the Jar.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn. Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better. Another time, maybe. It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder, eliminates any local resistance, and for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two, the one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
Was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind. Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there. Seriously, I think I would have been a goner. Good to see you.
Okay, nothing else yet. Yeah. Oh.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him yet.
Oh, I'll get to that in a moment.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Okay, yeah. Increasing the bloom has definitely helped to some extent, I think. Well, a lot of things, because I think it's less bright now. It was getting bit much, I think. I finally figured out. Jeez. Working on the problem you sent me last night. I think you found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitor redesign into your projections. It should shave 3.6 milliseconds off automatic field's activation time. See where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. Dr. Cole.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No. Not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Feel free to look around.
Listening to all discounts and power damage. I think I might need a store discount.
At your service.
Turned into Reaper creatures.
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't. Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvuk story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
I don't get what this is for. Oh, great, it's waiting on me. probably shouldn't have spent that much. Okay.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you. Always good to see you, Commander.
Hey.
And now I'm probably not going to be able to refuel because it doesn't wait.
I found something.
Oh, but the mission quickly, I could probably get some money. This one's... Ah. That's funny. Once you could bring Jack or Zaid along. Bring them both, but I don't think this is. Right, gonna go ahead and bring Zaid. And let's bring Caden too. Let's go.
Commander Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that disarray supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Sato, we've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
So it's didn't so long for this one either for some reason. Right then. If I remember right, there might be something else to find here. Let's scour the area for it.
device encryption algorithms of some sort. Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
She's too scared to break radio silence.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down, I promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time... just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
Okay, that didn't quite work. A bit too fake. Dang it.
then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Commander?
Commander?
Auxiliary power units are depleted to 82.04% capacity. This should be corrected.
Yeah, I'll get it before we go in atmosphere again.
I will run a diagnostic on it.
EDI, we've got 5 of them.
According to the diagnostic, we now have 4.
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
Heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
Cool. Let's yeah, got 5 reasons.
Hey, Commander.
How do you see with only 2 eyes? Evolution has taken a strange turn in this cycle. Your Joker pilot insists I call myself Prothi the Prothean. I insisted he allow me to throw him out the airlock. Commander.
Fuel depot here? No, nothing like that. Go back to oh. Right, there we go.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, right, it's this place. It's Russians.
I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed.
Right. Interesting.
found something. Signal confirmed.
What? Hey, nice to the raid. Ages. How you doing? Oh yeah, that's it. Crap, I just realized my freaking alerts thing was unmuted, so that might just double the shoot. Just doing some more role-playing writing. Nice. Doing some more like kind of stuff, whatever. Alrighty. Things they haven't done much else on that front. I've just I got like a couple mods, so that's it. Fine. Actually, they didn't some Mass Effect 3 element. They discovered that they destroyed Cerberus research base. The ground forces appear to have stepped through, killing the scientists, their bodies scattered in the smoking ruins. A ground team reports that Cerberus appears to have been studying Hus, both the production and the methods the Reapers use to control them. Continuing their research, started up in the Pioneer Colony went offline in 2183. Because of the original colony, EDI was able to decrypt backup databanks containing useful data that might improve Alliance tactics while range against Reaper ground troops. Cerberus Mantis was also recovered among the debris. Its pilots managed to make it only halfway across the hangar before being caught and torn apart by cannibals. What does that mean? I have a Mantis gunship in my Normandy now. I'm gonna exit out here quickly just to see. Yep. It's fun. Got my own Cerberus Mantis ship.
Commander, Admiral Hackett believes this system may contain assets we could
I
use
found
for the
something.
Crucible.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, Ferris.
I found something.
Oh, nice and credits.
Signal confirmed. I found something.
What's going on over here? What the? Ah. Okay, so got that now. Interesting. Got a war asset and the upgrade to the harpoon gun.
Commander, very few areas here have survived intact.
Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something.
Anything else, just leave that. Hoping there is anything yet.
Signal confirmed.
You serious? Dang it. I guess we couldn't have.
I found something. Signal confirmed.
found something. Signal confirmed.
Shit. I'm at sweat. They're 100% at the top. I should have noticed that.
I found something. Signal confirmed.
Maybe you shouldn't bother this area yet. Right. Let's take a quick trip at the Citadel.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change. Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Evacuate all students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven. Krogan leader Gardanoth.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Lord. Why? But that's what always happens when I get to this point.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Salian Nebula. A joint Turian Krogan forces landed on Aurora in an attempt to retake Rivola's homeworld from Reaper forces. Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last remaining forces.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Ah! Careful!
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Ord's level, Purgatory.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
Funny. I remember this bit being like an absolute wreck last time I was here. That's all fixed up. Funny.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you loved that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
Wait a second. The heck? Finding an armor? Look at the cut. It looks like. I have to think of the Colossus from Mass Effect 1, which gets just. If the narration's slightly different. Oh.
I recovered some texts from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Well, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe those texts will help the Asari remember how to fight again.
Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. and you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I have enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Zeus are hit by Reaper forces. Gruesome Academy
Oh yeah, tomorrow's here.
to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
Good to see Sophie over there.
While the Alliance...
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Krogan leader Erdnot Rex stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return.
I have excellent news.
ignorance for too long. That blindness made us weak.
Called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights.
Okay.
I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but...
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
Right. The Leviathan of Dis. I've got my own sources.
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
This is different.
Any idea what you're hoping to find?
Suspicious transfers. Data usage outside the normal range for ambassadorial staff.
So we have no idea.
Hopefully we'll know it when we see it, Commander.
I'll see what I can do.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
What? What? Because it's not too different from where I was previously, but this is interesting. Oh yeah, you can do that. Oh, that's nice. What the heck? I was not expecting this at all. Got a full-blown mission here.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Hanar Embassy. The Hanar ambassador is currently off station. Diplomats Bolin and Olun have taken over ambassadorial duties until their return. All visitors are required to bring breathing apparatus if they intend to access the consulate offices.
I'd like to know more about the Hanar.
Diplomat Bolon represents the colony of Bolon. It recently played an integral role in securing humanitarian aid from the Thessian republics following the Comet Kingu disaster. Its counterpart, Olun, hails from Elderhome and is a naval veteran. It made its name by thwarting a Lisphony terrorist attack in 2180.
Any other important areas I should know about?
For spiritual needs, Zakara Ward offers religious services at the Shrine of the Enkindlers. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel. The Hanar are next on the decoration schedule and have promised a spectacular arrangement of interconnected sealed aquatic displays.
Sounds interesting.
Much anticipation has been expressed by residents and visitors alike, with several leaks of the designs circulated on the Citadel.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for Hanar and Drell Embassy personnel, visiting diplomats, and attending CSEC security. For history buffs, the Embassy is hosting a once-in-a-century display of Prothean relics. These date from the 7th Dynasty and would have been made by the Sun Sect, but financed by the Prothean Imperial Regent.
Why do it?
These artifacts were looted from a sacrosanct gravesite in the Nemean Abyss before their recovery by the Hanar Navy. The Illuminated Primacy has elected to display these salvaged artifacts rather than risk shipping them across contested space. The Hanar Embassy prides itself on delivering swift justice to all that conduct illegal trade in artifacts of Prothean origin.
So what is this thing?
The Hydrosphere is an installation of contemporary art by renowned visual artist Kaloran. The most popular adjective used to describe the artwork is mesmerizing. The second most popular is wet.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
I would imagine it's wet. It is quite something, no jeez. Maybe they don't need the helmet on just yet. Everyone's even got like specialized gear as well. You can take a quick moment. Take a few shots. Suppose I get this sign. Yeah. Go down. Nice. Modded Humu. RG Ambassador. Language I can't read. Throws must be one all times.
Careful. The barrier's still up. We'll have to shut it down to get to the door.
Ideas?
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
What the? Is this here too?
That should take care of the barrier.
This area is clear. Here's another opportunity. Dang it. Honor strategic assessment. The atmospheric degradation. Yeah, this was it. Has ceased and our oceanic survey detected promising signs, which point toward ocean alkalinity in the distant future. However, topsoil quality has scarcely improved since the Exodus. It remains tainted with microplastics, with low nutrient levels and diminished soil microbiology. Despite marginal improvements, this one short-term prognosis remains grim. Predictive modeling indicates that the Reapers will leave the remaining inhabitants to perish on a polluted world. This does present an opportunity. Reapers will ignore the planet. Cryogenic vaults could be constructed for the Drell to hide in. Nevertheless, there is no guarantee that Rokhana will sustain the population once they left hibernation. This one firmly believes that, just as the Inquisition shielded us from the Reapers, preventing Drell extinction is imperative. This one urges the Illuminated primacy to establish a secure sanctuary outside of explored space and encourage the Rokhana inhabitants to join us. Necessary force may need to be employed to move those who do not volunteer. Survival is the will of the Enkindlers. Anything else in here? Aha.
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
And Balone has a mistress?
An Asari poet. To be honest, I think he was pressured into it to improve relations with Thessia.
His government approves of him having an affair with an Asari poet?
No, they'd fire him if it became public. They're a paradoxical culture.
Tell me about it.
Let's go in here now. I guess you're gonna need a helmet on this. Whoa. What the heck? Okay, well, whichever mod this is from, this is honestly quite cool. I came up with this whole thing. It's just, this is a lot. This is quite something.
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
I can't remember. That might be the helmet that Joker wears in Mass Effect 2's beginning little sequence. Just slightly altered. Oh, I can't even sprint here. I'm really slow. I think I has Colossus armor on. Another opportunity.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Didn't mean to bother you.
There's gotta be a way in. High pressure tanks. Maybe something we can use?
See this?
I'd like a closer look at that.
Whoa, what?
All done here. After you.
Val, Aloon's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
Good idea. There shouldn't be many new arrivals. They're a mildly xenophobic species.
Xenophobic?
I could use a more polite term if you prefer. Private? Reclusive?
Just a bit more blunt than I expected.
I did say mildly.
Me there. So let's let me over this way now. They keep finding more opportunities to be screenshots. It just looks so good. Surprised by it.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
You can see fish swimming around it. Swimming freely too. What the? There's a Batarian in it as well. I was not expecting that. Another opportunity. Jeez. Okay, so I guess there's nothing with that door. And I am honestly surprised by all this. I was not expecting Kasumi's like this whole thing with Kasumi and how was it? Suddenly just turn into this. This is It's honestly quite something. You got a lot more going on than normal. Hello. An old dreadnought. I am so slow down here. Definitely might go over my stream time as well.
Access card required.
We need the password. Let's look for a security console we can hack for info.
Might be this way. That's a guess.
I don't think he's going to cooperate.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I have an idea. Whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
Now let's just wait for him to go away.
Got it.
Yoink.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
That's brilliant. I think I could go with my stream home. I think it just say so I didn't actually do it. Come around. It's just great. The transit records.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
We can hope. If a Hanar group is opposing war with the Reapers, my suspicions were correct.
Aha. We're over here now.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
The Sholva is the EU-guide flagship of the Primacy First Fleet. It does in the ship design, construction, and technology are classified. The vessel is known to have led the Drell exodus from Rokana and participated in the infamous Battle of Natu. The ship is currently orbiting the Citadel as it waits for resupply. Elder Home is a super-terrestrial ocean world that is in a post-garden state. Land-based life forms are few and far between, but huge primitive forests stretch across the planet. Rather than solid wood, these prototype trees are thin and hollow in the center, and instead of leaves, their branches are covered in hundreds of twig-like structures. It is the oceans where you find the most life and the reason for the planet's name. Deep in the oceans are cities dating back from before the Insanul explored the stars, and it seems these sunken ruins are responsible for the gradual decline from garden world status. Pollutants from advanced technologies, primarily microplastics, have contaminated the food supply. In turn, this has led to fertility levels plummeting across the entire ecosystem. Now scientists strive to restore the ecosystem and cleanse the waters of contamination. If linear primacy is positive, then in a few generations, Elder Home will be a fertile paradise once more. Huh. The Drell homeworld of Rokana. Once teemed with life, it's arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogues. But the Drell took to industrialization early did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted, oceans too acidic to sustain life, the Drell was situated to enjoy for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld. Kaji? As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rokana, and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus. To pay their debts, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar. Called the Compact, it states that the Drell will assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, higher-ranking Hanar are inseparable from their Drell attendants. Below Undercurrent is a garden world that was first colonized by the Hanar before millions of non-Hanar colonists emigrated there. These were predominantly Asari, Drell, human, and Solarians. It is considered to be the jewel of the Eagle Nebula, which led to a booming tourist industry and an increasingly lucrative water sports market. Regardless, surfing events and a multitude of extreme water sports are held on her pristine turquoise oceans, all of which generate trillions in revenue as they are streamed across the extranet. This has made Balan a prime target for pirates and slavers, but all raids have been met with severe resistance from orbital batteries in the defense system of Palahira. Due to a classification error by the Institute for the Study of Astronomical Bodies, Balan suffered a catastrophic tidal waves when DR-1331 Kingu passed by. Rebuilding efforts continue at a pace, and it will not be long before tourists are welcomed back to this oceanic paradise. This one's glowing. Rough Tide. A dwarf planet with a shroud of carbon monoxide and dioxide that keeps it warm. Rough Tide was so named when large amounts of platinum and palladium was struck, and miners from all over the cluster came in to stake their claims. Our police and German forces had done an ample job of keeping the peace in a volatile region of the galaxy. First land. A hydrogen helium gas giant believed to be an extrasolar capture. First Land is home to many space stations supporting the ubiquitous refueling platforms. A thriving community of Drell and Hanar make their homes in orbit here, giving the solar system's robo-miners somewhere to go for rest, relaxation, and spiritual enlightenment. Kaji itself. The Hanar homeworld of Kaji is the gem of Kolar, a water world with 90% ocean cover. European ruins litter sapphire seas and archipelagos rumored to be rich in both animal and plant life. A permanent blanket of clouds shrouds the planets, and circling rains are accompanied by winds that vary in speed but almost never cease. Kaji's inhabitants are mild-mannered and polite, but they are also major financial power in the galaxy. Have revolutionized the mining industry and made significant advances in both medical research and tech sectors. Kaji also has a thriving ornamental fish trade, with trade reaching to the borders of the Terran system and beyond. Capital city is Daria, a fast floating city that houses several Drell districts and has a portion of the remaining population. So, the tungsten herbit. Oh, Mr. Tam, I'm supposed to access here. I found one run of an email, but your clue is unknown. Messages provide 2 clues that can help narrow down their identity. The transports are to a planet with a beautiful, intangible sea that cannot be swam in, and that they boarded from Kage. Planetary horoglyphs typically display graphic information, but the Hana have hidden it from public view. This data will help you to figure out which planet has a beautiful, intangible sea, and which of the 3 starships from the Citadel transit record was in orbit over it. Reaper wars causing Hana ships to take a long detour to safely reach the Citadel, to turn Elder home from a far-flung colony into an important trade hub. It'll be reachable to begin your hunt there. Maybe. With the MSV Mead and PSV Qualia, brief stopovers on Elder home before travelling to the Citadel. Points of origin for both ships are missing from Elder home's ministries in Daedra-Blood. These logs indicate the ship has picked up an important passenger from Boulogne. PSV Quali reported that they were in need of repair and resupply. Previous stop was marked at first land. PSV Shaal travelling to Elder home recently, he must have reached the Citadel via a different system. PSV Shaal has been conducting a peace cruise of colonies near the Hanal's neutral zone, but not only arrived in the village system in the last galactic standard week. 3 Hanal military personnel disembarked while the Hanal ambassador and his entourage boarded the vessel. Though the intel about the ambassador is noteworthy, it is clear that there is no possible way for the Shaal to pick the suspect. I think Boulogne was like the Associates in the surface of Boulogne are closed to the public due to the reconstruction effort. This could be the sea you cannot swim in referred to in the message. Also indicate that Remiel is a passenger that boarded the MSV Mead on Boulogne, and also to note that he previously visited the Rough Tide colony. Okay, so nothing there. Oh right, thinking about it. This is a Rough Tide, isn't it? Rough Tide transit log indicate the MSV Mead came from Fall 3 in the Median Abyss, not Kage. See, Mead is not the correct vessel. Okay, what about First Stand? First Stand shipyard logs containing the official transit record for the PSV Quali. After setting out from Kage, they briefly conducted anti-migrant actions along the Hana-Asian border before docking at Elder home. This is the beautiful intangible sea cannot swim was a poetic way of referring to the surface of the gas giant. The Quali appears to be the target vessel, under the terminal to access the Kage Citizens Registry for information on its passengers.
Val, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
His office is right there. Going to take a quick moment to screenshot this. Do it from another side. Okay, he's down in the Skibby key as well. It's great.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor, with a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep, nice working with you again.
Oh, that was cool. That was quite silly. What you were not expecting it to be, that's for sure. I think I'll be getting it there after that. Over my stream time, and yeah, that's quite a good place to end. So, gonna go ahead and put myself on the end screen. So, hopefully everyone enjoyed. I'll be watching the VOD later. Hope you enjoyed too. And I'll be seeing you all either tomorrow for some Managed Project Nexus or next week for Warframe. Mass Effect 3 Legend Edition modded. All managed modding access again. All around 20 PM UK time. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Alright, to see you then. I might also plan to do a art stream soon, which will be over the weekend. Figure out which day to do it on. Might aim for Saturday for that one. I might be starting that later than I do these gaming streams. Yeah, so to see you all then. Got the bluesky. And for the Twitch side, got my YouTube channel. And that's about it. You can now probably gonna see if I can get the camera off, can I? No. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna end here. Be seeing you later on. Oh crap, I forgot to play the music. Oh well, that's fine.